Hello, guys. So today we'll be talking about SOAR, and it stands for Stop Obesity, Always Reinforce Exercise. People presenting this will be Caitlin Dijamco, Virginia Blaser, Courtney Johnson, Gabriel Kubrom, Karen Alvarado, and Yasameen Mohammadi. So the goal of SOAR is to reduce the prevalence of adolescent obesity within San Diego County by promoting healthier lifestyle choices and increasing physical activity among adolescents in the community. Our priority population is National City and City Heights residents, and our sampling frame are adolescents between the ages of 8 to 12 years old within school districts in National City and City Heights. Our formative evaluation is how many types of physical activities do the children participate in during school hours. And our second one is what foods are normally being served to the children by schools and or parents or guardians. Our process evaluation is by the first year how many schools within San Diego County have applied to our program by incorporating more physical activity and nutritional foods into their institutions. Our bivariate analysis questions are: do adolescents' overall body mass index or BMIs differ in National City and City Heights? And to figure this out, we will evaluate the difference of the BMIs within National City and City Heights to find the targeted population. Our second one is age or gender more of an effect on adolescents' BMIs? And to determine this, we will evaluate the age or gender to see where the BMI may be correlating from focus on any necessary changes in our data. Our last bivariate analysis will be: is there a difference in the weight between males of National City and City Heights? And to figure this out, we'll focus directly on the weight within the males in the two counties to have an accurate statistic for that variable group. What you see before you is a conceptual model, and the model we chose was the theory of reasoned action. And as you can see, there are three initial beliefs or behaviors. The first one is beliefs about behavior: increasing my physical activity will help improve my health and help me lose weight. The second one is a normative belief, and it's my health is important to my family and they would approve if I increased physical activity. And the third one is a controlled belief, which is exercising regularly will improve my health. All three of these actions lead to one behavior, which is exercise. Our impact or health outcome on the children is to decrease the prevalence of obesity among adolescents within San Diego County, mainly in National City and City Heights. Our second goal or impact is to see increased physical activity or exercise among children and in the community while maintaining a healthier lifestyle to prevent future incidents of adolescent obesity. For our evaluation design, our control group will be National City, and we'll primarily be focusing on elementary school adolescents between the ages of 8 to 12 with obesity. Our experimental group will be City Heights, and our evaluation design will be O1 times O2. The advantages of this evaluation plan will allow us to retrieve an accurate set of statistics over time when comparing health or physical statuses of adolescents in schools to the outcome over a span of a few months to a year. Some limitations that may occur due to this evaluation design are time and necessary funds or incentives. Our sampling procedures and variables are: for our sampling procedure, we'll be using stratified random sampling. For dependent variables, they will consist of BMI or body mass index and weight, and they are pretty much dependent on our intervention program called SOAR. Our independent variables will be the gender, male or female children, and age, which focuses on, as we discussed earlier, 8 to 12 years old. Our multiple regression model, as you see before you, is BMI divided by weight equals mean BMI divided by weight plus age plus gender plus physical activity. And the model is trying to measure and obtain the difference that is made with the BMI or weight in our adolescents. Our A variable would be the mean of the BMI or weight, or the BMI divided by weight, and our variables used to measure are age, gender, and physical activity. The results in B1 variable being age, our B2 variable being gender, and our B3 variable being physical activity. All three would result in changes of the Y variable. Here we have a chart pretty much sums up the amount of weight loss in every single quarter. On the left-hand side, you have boys from ages 8 to 12, and on the right-hand side, girls from ages 8 to 12. And we have it broken down into 4 quarters. And to add on to that, it is evident that the age and gender are both the defining factors that affect weight loss. To begin with, younger boys and girls were overall more active. This was perhaps due to the fact that they are younger and more likely to obey their parents and instructors, which would in turn mean they would more strictly adhere to our program guidelines. Another thing we discovered due to the data provided was older boys and girls between the ages of 11 to 12 did not exhibit immense weight loss because of puberty and the effects it can have on weight. Also, older boys and girls did have busier schedules because of homework and school-related activities, which in turn affected the amount of extra time they had to exercise. As a result of this, due to their age and busy schedules, they were less compliant. The last thing we learned due to the data provided was gender was also a factor, because as we know, girls, females in general, have a harder time losing body weight, especially girls that are between the ages of 11 and 12, because they're pretty much closing in on puberty. Our interpretation and overall conclusion was from our results, it can be concluded that younger boys and girls were more successful at losing weight and adhering to our nutrition and exercise program. In regards to gender, boys had a greater overall percentage of pound loss throughout the program, and one limitation that we did take note of was that the effects that puberty could have on weight were not really truly accounted for. Thank you for listening, and that pretty much concludes our presentation.